You can now turn your Instagram video into, yes, a comic book, an animated underwater scene, or a dreamy, sparkly blur with just one click. Cool? Yeah. Is it a game changer for creators? Maybe. Let's talk about what Meta's new AI Restyle tool actually means for you and how to not get caught up in all the hype. Welcome to Marketing Trends Now. I'm Katie Brinkley, a social media strategist who's been in the game for over 2 decades. And I'm a business owner just like you. If you want to stay ahead of the algorithm without burning out, I've got you. I know you've got a business to run, so I'm going to keep it short, smart, and worth your time.
Let's dive into today's episode.
Today, we're talking about Meta's newest AI rollout inside the Instagram Edits app, the Restyle tool. Now, I know you might be thinking, great, another shiny feature I have to learn just to keep up with the algorithm. But stick with me because while this tool looks like just another fun filter, there's actually a lot to unpack with this. And as always, I'm going to break it down so that you know exactly what is worth your time and what's just a distraction. So, what is Meta's new Restyle tool? Well, here's the scoop. Meta has officially launched its AI-powered Restyle feature both inside the Meta AI app and Instagram's Edits app. If you are in the US or of one of about a dozen other countries, it's already rolling out. Restyle lets you take 10-second videos and completely change the look, feel, and even the style without re-recording. So we're talking about turning your everyday video into a graphic novel, editing a rainy day video to make it look dreamy, transforming your outfit and lighting so that you look like you're in a video game, or maybe just reimagining the setting so that it looks like you're in an animated fantasy or a vintage comic strip. All of this obviously is going to be powered by AI, and it's using a preset of prompts that apply directly into your clip. So here's the important part. Right now, you can't enter in any of your own text prompts. Right now. Who knows? Tomorrow could change. But right now, you have to choose from Meta's pre-made options. And there are over 50 of them, by the way. But Meta says that custom text-based restyling is coming soon. And yes, folks, you might be saying, is this going to cost me? Is this another upgrade? No, it's free for now. But Meta is already hinting that this may soon become a paid feature in the future, especially considering the high cost that AI is with all of their processing. So if you're curious right now, especially since it's free, now is the time to play with it and get good with it. So what does this mean for you as a creator or a small business owner? Let's set one thing straight. This feature is not just for influencers that want to make cute cartoon versions of themselves. It has a lot of potential. So if you're a product-based business that wants to have really standout visuals, if you're a coach or an educator that's trying to break up some of the content fatigue, maybe you're a thought leader that's looking to hook attention quickly. Or if you're just a creator that likes being the first ones to try things out and see how these trends work, and if it helps you with the algorithm, this could absolutely help you. As we know, these social media platforms love it when you try out their new tools and their new features, and they tend to give you a higher priority. But this is a big but. Just because you can turn your video into a comic book, it doesn't mean that you should, because tools like this, they're meant to enhance your strategy, not to replace it. And this is what I mean. It's fun to play with filters, right? It's fun to experiment. And if you want to turn your coffee shop check-in into a fantasy forest, then absolutely go for it. But content that connects is still king. And you don't build trust by hiding behind too many layers of effects. Social media, it's still all about people, relationships, connection. And the dangers with some of these tools like Restyle is that sometimes it can become too easy to fall into the trap of, oh, I don't love how I look today. I'm just going to make myself a cartoon. Or this reel didn't perform. Maybe I just needed to add in this cool dreamy sparkle effect filter. Trust me, that is not the issue. It's not a filter that's making your content not succeed. The issue is almost always clarity, messaging, positioning, value. Don't use AI to mask your content strategy problems. Use it to enhance the stuff that's already working. So when should you use a tool like this? And when does it actually make sense for your business and your brand? Here's a couple of examples. If you want to have a scroll stopping hook, let's say you're posting a reel with a strong hook, like the 3 things I wish I knew before I launched my offer. So you could easily apply this graphic novel Restyle for the first 3 seconds to grab attention, then fade back to your reel video for the main content. Use the effect intentionally to break the pattern, not just for fun. Pattern interrupt is a very real technique that works. And if you're using pattern interrupt, this is a very cool way to maybe introduce it to your audience, again, at the beginning of the trend, because it is a new feature. Another way that you can use Restyle is with, like I just said, with trend participation. So these Restyle filters are going to create their own trends, just like TikTok sounds or reel transitions. There is going to be a moment where everyone's going to be using the comic book me filter or the dreamy Seattle blur filter. If you can join the trend in a way that still aligns with your message, absolutely jump in early, because early adoption is what gives you the best shot at more reach when a trend is fresh. And then the third way that you could use this Restyle tool, helping you differentiate your evergreen content. If you're reposting something that you shared last quarter or last year, like a quote or a tip or a promo, Restyle gives you a way to make it feel fresh without creating something brand new. Same message, new packaging. And maybe right now you're thinking, oh, I need to practice with this tool. I need to use it a lot. This is something I don't want you to do with this feature. Don't restyle every single video that you're making. It's going to get old really fast. Don't think that the effect is the content. Okay? The effect is just that. It's an effect. It is not the message. The message still matters more. Don't let the cool visuals replace your human connection. Respond to the comments. Engage in other people's posts. Still show up as a human being online in your social media. And then don't fall into the mindset of normal videos without these effects. They're not good enough, because they absolutely are. I've said this before and I will say it again. The most powerful videos are still the ones where you show up as you, the one where you're speaking. You speak to your audience's problems and you offer real solutions. No filter is ever going to replace that. So let's zoom out just for a quick second. Meta is launching this tool inside Edits. Not their main app, not inside Facebook, not inside Instagram. It's inside their Edits tool. This tells us something. They're trying to make Edits the new hub for creators. That means there's going to be more AI-powered features to drop there first. It's free right now. Enjoy it while it lasts, because as they continue dropping all of these new features, a paid model will be coming soon. And then Meta is going to push content made with edits harder into the feed, at least temporarily. So if you want to push to get more reach and have more impressions, try checking out this edits tool, because again, they're going to want to showcase their product in front of more people. If you're already using video in your marketing strategy, this is definitely something to keep an eye on, because just like when Reels first launched, the early adopters that leaned in and experimented had the best shot at organic growth. Meta's new Restyle tool is fun. It's powerful, and yes, it has a ton of potential. But the creators who benefit the most are the ones that already know what they're doing with their content, and they're just using this Restyle feature to add a little bit of flair. Don't let the shiny new features pull you off of your strategy. Let these new features support your strategy. You've still got to do the hard part, knowing who you're talking to, what they care about, and how you solve their problem. The filter, that's just the frosting on top. If you found this week's episode helpful, please be sure to subscribe to the podcast, share it with a friend, and as always, keep your marketing smart, strategic, and always on trend.